Yes. Welcome to another episode of Times Square Kung Fu. I am your host, Frankie Balboa, aka the Shogun Supreme, man. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the vibes. What's the vibes today? I'm going to be talking about the recently released Blu-ray of The Legend of Fong Sai Yuk 1 and 2 from Ronin Flix, which had the honor to be part of the commentary track with the legendary author, Chris Pajali. In this video, I'm mostly going to be covering the pros and cons of this release. There's no reason for me to do a picture comparison because this is using the previous masters of this film. This one got a slight little touch and boost, but not to the point that I need to do a picture comparison like I did with the Fist of Legend. But again, I'm going to mention just the pros and cons, and you guys gonna quantify surprising because I was surprised as well on the final release. So let's get into this video, yo. Now, if you guys never seen the Fong Sai Yuk series, you guys are gonna be in for a massive treat. Especially this is the first time part 2 is available on Blu-ray in North America. I mean, you can see the HD transfer up on digital stores, but only has the English dub. I mean, this is directed by the legendary Corey Yu, who gave us Ninjas and the Dragons, then Yes Madam, which you guys heard me speak an abundance of times on this channel. She Shoots Straight, which I did a video on, and he was the co-director in Dragons Forever. He did so many amazing films and a big following for the people that follow on martial arts films. Now with this film, you got Jet Li, Michelle Reeves, Vincent Chow, which is his first film appearance, and you got Joe Fishing Style, which she steals the show on both films. Especially if you guys are a kind of put a Drunken Master fan, Drunken Master 2, or the way Jackie Chan is with Anita Mui, like, you know, the son and the mother relationship, you get a similar vibe in this film. This film is definitely one of my all-time favorites Jet Li films because, you know, this is an action comedy. You get to see more of his humorous side, and he is so charming, and he plays his youthful nature in this film, and you believe like he's a young individual. Doesn't come off like he's playing his age. And you guys definitely gonna have fun, especially with all the references to classic Chinese TV shows, films. Like, it's definitely you guys gonna have a blast, especially in the second film where you see them use references to old school Japanese cinema, and they definitely crush it in that department. Now, let me get straight to the point of the issues that I have with this release. Again, I'm not doing a picture comparison due to the fact that they're both using the same masters and it's not much of a difference. You're gonna see a slight boost, but not by much. The issues that I have with this release is the subtitles. If you guys saw my previous video on Fist of Legend, they actually redid the subtitles for that release. Now with this one, they actually went with dub titles. I was a little disappointed in that. Actually, no, I was very disappointed in that. And this is the case for Fong Sai Yuk 1 and 2. Yes, it has the original audio, but it has dub titles. And I'm gonna show you guys an example of what dub titles are for the ones who are not familiar. Dub titles basically using the subtitles that matches the English dub. And again, I'm gonna show you guys an example. The other issue I have is that the original audio for Fong Sai Yuk 2 doesn't sync. I found that baffling again. I didn't see this when I was there doing commentary for the film. I only did commentary for the first film. So I found that quite shocking that it happened. I mean, both of these releases have the English dub and the original audio, but for Fong Sai Yuk 2, it has the original audio, but it doesn't sync well. So the first thing first, I'm gonna show you guys what are dub titles, just in case if you guys can, you know, visualize it. So let me show you guys these dub titles, all right?
I want you to know that Tiger is just like all of you. So I have decided to hold a kung fu competition to find a son-in-law.
There you go, folks. Those are dub titles. So when you hear that term, you know, thrown around, you see it on the internet, you know, on forums or like in social media, that's what dub titles are. Again, I was disappointed, but some people don't see it as a distraction, you know what I mean? Because if you guys didn't know those were dub titles, would it really bother you? You know, but for a lot of us that wants the authentic dialogue, it bothers us, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but it's quite disappointing. Also, I like to say that there is no audio issues with Fong Sai Yuk 1. The audio syncs well on that one. It's just part 2. So I'm gonna show you guys an example of the audio sync issues with Fong Sai Yuk 2. Now the first clip I'm gonna play from the DVD with a comparison of the Blu-ray. There was a weird, crazy reverb dual audio situation with that DVD, but that was only with that one. But at least pay just look at their lips movement and the clips I'm about to show. Right? Let's get into it.
咁多生意㗎？紅包係大家庭，全靠自力更生㗎。中台主啊，我哋舊年買嘅地皮咧，漲價60%啊，為我哋富房賺咗20萬大洋。咁多生意㗎？紅包係大家庭，全靠自力更生㗎。中台主啊，我哋舊年買嘅地皮咧，漲價60%啊，為我哋富房賺咗20萬大洋。唔去咯，做乜惡喎？佢哋越係睇我唔起，我就越要留喺度，要證明俾佢哋睇。 總有一日唔去咯，做乜惡喎？佢哋越係睇我唔起，我就越要留喺度，要證明俾佢哋睇，總有一日。
So yeah, I was quite disappointed when I found that out. I wish I knew this earlier or had a chance to dive into the part 2, but I didn't have time when I got my review copy because I had to do, other projects and all that. Again, like I said, I assumed that it was going to be the same level of quality that we got for Sub-Legend with the subtitles and the audio, and there was no issues with part 1. I did not expect sync issues with part 2 on top of subtitles, so I was definitely disappointed. Now, do I recommend this still to people? I still say yes, because I'm on it. Now, but all jokes aside, I mean, it's $20. You get part 1 and part 2. And just getting part 1 by itself used from Dragon Dynasty is pretty much the same price. Could this release have been better? Absolutely. You know what I mean? Because it's just a shame, man. We were waiting for this for a long time. Now with that said, just wait for me to get a review copy, and next time I'm part of a project, I'm gonna crack that bad boy open just to double check, because I know a lot of you guys work hard for your money, so I don't want you guys to feel disappointed and the product that I'm advertising over on Twitter, you know what I mean? Now, with that said, like, share, and subscribe, and until the next one, peace. And whoa, and I hit 2,000 subs, man. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, man. I'm gonna make a special episode about that because that is crazy. Your boy's making it big. You already know, man. Peace.